Hey guys, breaking circuits here. I just want to let you know this is for educational purposes only. Don't try this at home, please. Thank you. It's very important. Don't try it at home. All right, guys. So it starts off on Facebook. I hit them up. They had a post on there. I clicked on it and said to the Christina lady that I was interested in the job. So we go through it. I'm basically having an interview with her here. She's telling me how simple the job is. If I ever applied for a job on Facebook before, of course, every day. I give her a little background story, which actually I was a telemarketer. I am a cybersecurity researcher. I try to warn her. Then they're going to switch me over to WhatsApp. Okay, so I'm going to go through some questioning through the trainer. This is the person that's going to train me how to do the scan or B scan, or however you want to put it. Ask me a couple questions, basic stuff. Do I have a bank account? What country am I from? Um, all the odds and ends that she needs to know to make me feel better, I guess. Okay. Um, so that we proceed forward. We're not going to be able to use this WhatsApp platform to be able to do this training. And of course, it's all remote. I don't have to go in the office. It's great. But what we're doing here is we're generating information, right, for Stay One platform to increase the visibility and exposure of the properties, these Airbnbs. And that's what we were being hired for, right? Or was it to host? I Very vague, right? And it's going to continue on. All right, so we're gonna have to switch over to Telegram here, as he's telling me. I am on a VM. I've got to go get Telegram so that I can have it. Obviously, I'm not using my phone for this. I'm not using my actual phone number as well. Uh, just to be on the safe side, I do have a burner phone number. Okay, so we're gonna go on here, get Telegram, and go on to our next step of the scam. We're actually going to go to the site that the scam takes place on. Now, when I initially came to the site, I went up to the URL, and you'll see I have virus total up there because I scanned the URL. I'm not going to click on the link. Um, but I went up here and I went to the URL and I backslashed it after com, put in admin, got a 404 error, and a string of Chinese letters. Okay, so I already know what's going on, like where they're from. Uh, this every time I've encountered this scam, that's where it's coming from, for whatever reason. Right. So, and basically what I'm doing in here is I'm messing with this wallet. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing anything. It's her account. She's got 500 on it. I'm supposed to log into her account. That's what she wanted me to do, to take the money and to be able to do the scam part of it. Okay, the generating the. So we'll be making data for them on here. And I know this is going very fast. This is not anything important. Okay, this is just a site. I'm I'm messing around, making sure the scam's still going the same way. Now she's giving me instructions on Telegram what I'm supposed to do. Okay, and basically what it is task I'm supposed to complete, and it costs money when you complete the task, when you generate the data for it. Okay, that's why they want me to have the money in the account. Okay, now I'm logging back in so I can use that and go forward with it. Now on here, you hit F12, you bring up dev tools. You're going to notice something here. Okay, that's not normal. Okay, you're not normally just going to have some Chinese writing in the middle of your page like that, unless it's Chinese, obviously. So here's the big warning right here. And it's obfuscated. I mean, you're not going to see it unless you look in this. You see all those messages are popping up over there? These are two confidence builders to let you know there's other people here. They're doing the same thing you're doing. You're not alone. This is not a scam. This is truly how we work here. Okay, everybody. This is the first day, but yeah, Chinese. Okay, and if you go and look here, I'm trying to look around to see if I see anything that relates to it, just to double check. Obviously, do my due diligence. I don't want to accuse somebody of being something they're not, right? So we go for DNS. We go look for there. IP address. All right, we're not finding anything on DNS. Right? And going fast, but there's nothing here. Now I go back to the site, and I believe I grabbed another part of the URL. Nothing on the site either, right? So I grab part of the URL. I put the index part in there. I drop it. Boom! I got an IP address. We go look. Okay, so obviously that's Hong Kong. That's not USA. Anyway, so we have identified where they're at. They're from Hong Kong. All right, so we continue on our voyage here. We go down to this chat. Now, I highly discourage this. I kind of clown them. You know, can I get an order of beef and broccoli? We know it's Chinese food, right? Are you done? Do I get a fortune cookie if I'm done? You know, we've already done our due diligence, right? What do you need? Chopsticks, you know. I go over here and I judge. I see you can download a file. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I can only put a certain amount in there. And, oh, what do you know over here? Some exploit. It's just a buffer overflow. I'm not actually exploiting them. It's just one of those ones. It's like an example. Don't click the link, okay, guys? I download the exploit. I upload it to the live chat over here. Boom, here you go. Have a copy of it. You click on it, that's you. I go down here, do the same thing. You just pop a little exploit in here. Maybe call it, I don't know, Bank of America or Capital One, something like that. Bank of America, right? bankofamerica.com. Send it. I mean, there's no money there, right? But hey, who knows? And I'm an angel. I wouldn't do anything bad at all. I'm very ethical, right? Right? Okay. So, anyways, we have pretty much, busted them out. The one is going to the evil Lynn. Hey, thanks for the scammer video. We gotta thank them. Say hi. Hi to America. All right. We love your food. By the way, of course, love Chinese food. It's great. I don't have anything against the Chinese people. It's just, people don't miss. Anything else for the order? Come on. We're already busting out. Say I want an egg roll, right? We continue on with this banter. All right, so I got the live chat up here. I want to have some wine. Nah, just a good old hot tea, right? And tell her smile for YouTube. Here you go. All right. And she just, I don't. What do you mean by that? The other one's giving it up, but I was such a shock. You're so shocked by this. Wait 20 years, sir. I'm like normal service. I'm just messing with them a little bit. We've already figured everything out. We've identified the problem. We know it's a scam. She hung up on me. Whatever. I happened to notice that through live chat right down here. And I'm messing with the trainer lady over here. Hong Kong is very lovely. And she's telling me how, it's been around for this long. She's been working there for 10 months. And I think you locked out of your account because I locked her out of her account. That's just how he rolls, right? And of course, I try to see if I can pop the old webcam on her here real quick without an exploit going on. It says ringing, but it never did. I tried the number itself. I obfuscated myself, tried the number, didn't even try to get through. That wasn't a thing. So whatever was going on with that, it doesn't matter. It's just another scammer. Another one bites the dust, right, guys? And it's literal because we go ahead and go on and report it. We make sure to report it to the live chat folks that are hosting their chat. We report it to IC3. The chat place is great. They took the information. We want to make sure to do this. So we don't want them to be represented by scammers either. We reported to IC3 to let them know. And as of today, I went back to check the site. The site is gone. These guys either got scared off or they got taken out, one or the other. But we did our job. We took some scammers. We wasted their time. It's one less person that got scammed, and they're going to have to move on to another scam. So this is just our way of helping out a little bit to get rid of some scammers, guys. Don't try this at home. These are not hackers that we're messing with right here, but these people that we're talking to have some high quality hackers on their side as well. Okay, so be careful. Uh, Breaking circuits out. You guys be safe out there.